Everything looks ready.
I only trust it is successful.
Sir Boss! Sir Boss! The army is arriving!
Merlin was really serious when he said he'd get me, wasn't he?
He won't, even with that multitude.
What puny defense is this? All right, men, attack!
Hi, boss. How is it, boss?
Hi there. Did you get the old dies sent away for regrinding?
Sure did, boss.
Good. This is 18 thou under.
Oh.
The whole strip is useless. It'll have to go back for remelting.
How did that happen?
Look, you have to keep checking the roller tensions. You know that.
Well, will you show me the settings again?
Oh, all right. Come on.
Thanks. Hey! Watch out below! This is...
Look, my friend, it's the wrong century to be playing Don Quixote. Don't you think you ought to let me take you back to the hospital?
I say, this is all a bit thick.
They'll take good care of you. Really, they will.
Yo-ho!
Yes?
Do you yield?
Yield? Well, I suppose so, if it'll make you happy.
Be that Sir Kay is captured there?
I don't know. It does look strange, I'll give you that.
Sir, tell me, do you belong to this asylum here, or are you just visiting?
Marry, fair sir, it seemeth.
He must be a patient, too. What is that?
That's the fairest castle in all England.
England?
Of course.
And where am I being taken?
Why, to King Arthur's court.
You mean that's...
Camelot.
And who are you?
My name is Clarence. I'm a page.
A page? Why, you're no more than a paragraph. But are you sure this isn't an asylum?
Why, no, it's Camelot.
Either I'm off my rocker or something awful has happened to me. What year is it now?
528. The 19th of June.
Huh? 528? Are you sure?
Yes.
Then I'm lost. I'll never see my friends again, or my home. They won't even be born for another 1,400 years.
Get back there, you don't. Back here, home now. Bad turn back.
How come you're allowed in, Clarence?
Why, your captor is Sir Kay, my master, and foster brother to Our Majesty King Arthur.
Captor? Then what will happen to me?
I'm afraid they'll throw you into the dungeon. If your friends ransom you, they'll let you out. If not, you'll be left to rot. Or they'll burn you at the stake.
This isn't a joke. It's serious. Clarence, you're the only sane one here. Will you come and see me in the dungeon?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Oh, and speaking of ransoms, Clarence, how's your bank balance?
Bank balance?
Can't blame him, really. My best chance right now is my imagination.
Come along now, lad. Give me a hand down from my base.
Yes, sire.
I say, well, Clarence.
But, sir, I...
Oh, dear. Just look at my new armor. And he fell right off his horse. If the damsel didn't go with him. And I tried a So I attacked this great blue giant and I smote him off his horse. Oh, well done. I think the yellow one will take the ball this time. Look at those teeth. And so you beat this blue giant, eh? I did, sire. To bring glory to your name. Here, here. Here. Sires, gentlemen, please excuse my appearance, but I spent a most entertaining morning engaged upon the battle of my life. That sounds interesting, Sir Kay. Is that the warrior you overcame?
Strange looking.
Must be a foreigner. A sorcerer, perhaps. What kind of garb is that?
Most peculiar.
He's a wizard. It is, sire. And a most tricky customer. But he must be some sort of strange foreign wizard or sorcerer. Just look at his garb.
He's not a sorcerer or a wizard.
How would you know?
Yes, how would you know, Merlin?
Because I am Merlin, the most powerful magician in the whole world.
Yes, but that doesn't make you a mind reader, does it?
Why, you... Bah!
Proceed, Sir Kay, if you've a mind. When I came upon this churl in the process of leading away 10 beautiful maidens in chains to his dark castle. I detained him and asked him his evil purpose, and when he spake of it, I challenged him to mortal combat. But where is his armor and his sword? Well, he fought me not with cold steel, but with wizardry. Wizardry? Every time I bore down on the fellow, he'd leap an incredible distance and take refuge behind a tree.
That's stretching the story a bit far.
But I was not lost for a solution. Oh, no, not I. I backed off my worthy horse, charged down in his direction, and each time he concealed himself, I chopped down the tree with one blow of my sword. And soon the ground was covered with fallen timber. And he could find nowhere to leap to, and he yielded to me, beaten and remorseful. Now I yield him to your pleasure, sire.
They actually believe that terrible lie, and I'm to suffer because of it.
Well, you seem to have led Sir Kay a merry chase. Have you anything you wish to say?
Well, yes, I have, actually.
That's a pity, because we don't wish to hear.
Your Majesty.
Burn him at the stake at noon the day after tomorrow.
I say, sire, couldn't we leave him to rot in the dungeons for, well, a couple of years anyway?
No, Sir Kay. It would spoil my reputation for benevolence. Besides, if he's a wizard, he'll probably escape anyway.
He's no wizard. He'll not escape. Take him away.
I'll make a point of proving you wrong, old man.
Ah!
However, will I get out of this mess?
Oh. I say, are you in there?
Clarence? Oh, Clarence, thank goodness you came. Help me to escape, please.
I want to, but there are men-at-arms everywhere. Besides,
Yes?
well, Merlin has laid a spell about the dungeons.
Is that what that awful smell is?
Don't jest about it. To try and defy the spell would be certain death.
Well, spells are made to be broken.
I can't, really.
I'm sorry, Clarence. I don't want you to risk death. Hey! What year did you say it was? And what day?
Well, 5/28. The 19th of June.
So the day after tomorrow will be the 21st. The 21st of June, 5/28. Aha! Clarence, I want you to carry a message to the king for me.
Certainly.
Tell him that despite what Merlin says, I am the greatest wizard in the world. And unless he releases me, I'll put out the sun at noon the day after tomorrow.
But nobody can do that.
Go on, Clarence. Hurry.
But
Go on. I hope my memory is as good as I think. But I'm sure a total eclipse of the sun occurred on June 21st, 5/28, at noon. It had better, otherwise I'll be eclipsed.
Oh, sire! Please release the wizard you imprisoned today.
He's not a wizard, I tell you.
Well, he says that unless you release him, he'll put out the sun at noon the day after tomorrow.
Bah! Impossible.
What foolishness is this, boy?
He asked me to convey this threat to you, sire. Please release him.
Certainly not. No outrageous threat will make me go back on my commands.
But, Your Majesty!
Don't worry, sire. Not even I could put out the sun. No wizard could.
Perhaps this man is no ordinary wizard.
Trust me, sire. He's a fake.
I hope so, Merlin, for your sake. Because if he does put out the sun, we'll be needing a lot more candles around here. And I'll make you pay for them.
Oh. Well, just to be on the safe side, why not move his execution forward a day? Magic needs preparation, and the less we give him, the better.
Clarence! I think perhaps you should be confined to your room till tomorrow's execution. I'd hate our plans to be revealed before time.
Or was it 6/28? Oh, I wish I could remember. Was there really one then? Or am I just kidding myself? Which is it?
It's time.
Lunchtime? Bring it in. I'm starving.
Rephrase your statement.
It's time for your burning. Come along.
Look, I think you have the wrong cell. Mine's tomorrow. Try down the corridor. But look here.
Ah, boy. Now you can say goodbye to your newfound friend. Where is Merlin? I thought he'd be first here. Anyone seen Merlin yet?
Yes, sire. I saw him down at the market. I think he's gone mad. He was asking about the price of candles.
Well, fetch him someone immediately.
What reason would Merlin have for buying candles, sire?
No reason at all, I sincerely hope. Did you really think we'd take notice of your ridiculous threat?
My presence here answers that. Obviously not.
Put out the sun, indeed.
Is that what he threatened us with, my lord?
Tell us all again.
I said that I was a great wizard in my country, and if you dared harm me, I'd blot out the sun, so that the world would be covered in darkness, and the fruit and the grain would rot for lack of light and warmth, and everything on the earth would soon famish and die, right down to the last man.
That's a lie. No wizard has that much power, not even I. Burn him, sire, and let us be rid of his blasphemy.
Yes, I suppose so. All right, proceed.
Fool! Imposter! Now let us see your magic.
It's hard to threaten a condemned man, Merlin. Thrown back 14 centuries, and then to miss my one chance by a day.
Let it be known that this is the fate of all those who oppose my authority and commands, or those knights who represent me. Do you have anything final to say? If so, speak it.
I have done no wrong. I am being held here for the amusement of these tyrants.
Enough! Listen to him, and his fate will be yours also. Proceed.
Well, I'll be. It's happening. It's happening. Darkness descend upon the world. Blot out this evil place.
It's a trick!
You preferred to listen to Merlin. Now suffer the consequences.
What shall we do?
But you see, I need only two.
Oh, you fool, put out the flames.
Name any terms, Reverend Sir, but spare the sun.
He won't be able to unless we get him out of that fire.
Thank goodness for you, Clarence. You're the only one with any sense. Except I think you got your dates mixed up.
Eh?
What is your offer?
Name it, great sir. Anything.
Make me your perpetual minister and chief executive, and give me, for the services I shall perform, 1% of the increase in revenues I shall bring about.
Certainly. Only restore the sun.
Well, I think I'll leave the earth in darkness for a while, just to impress upon you the extent of my powers. Then I'll restore it.
All ye people, do this man homage, for he is now my right hand and carries my power and my authority with him. Listen to him and respect his wisdom, for he has greater powers than any other man. Yourself included, Merlin. And his promise the sun will come back in a short time.
Ah, the man's a fake. It's some trick, although it's a very good one.
Why, Merlin, changing your tune? Oh, one more thing, Your Majesty. I'd like to employ Clarence here as my right-hand page.
Sir Kay?
Oh, all right. He's not much good at getting me off my horse anyway.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. I guess that makes us even now.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean...
All right, I'll bring back the sun again now. But remember this black day and respect me. Next time, I might do it for real.
We shall. We shall.
This is not your magic. It is something larger that no one here can explain.
Shall I leave the sun out to prove him wrong?
Quiet, you old fool.
Throw him into the cell I just came from. That ought to keep him quiet for some time.
I so command.
But, Your Majesty,
Well, that takes care of that. Now I have work to do. A lot of work. Come on, Clarence. So much to be done. So much we can do, Clarence.
What precisely?
Well, at least we can make life more comfortable. With electric lights and telephones and showers and baths and hot running water and, 1,000 things.
What are they? And why do we need them?
You'll have to experience them before you'll understand, Clarence. But will you help?
I will, but I know of one who will not. He's your greatest danger.
Yes, old Merlin. Well, I have a plan to reduce him even further in reputation. Inform the king that I intend to destroy Merlin's tower with my magic, just to show him who's the most powerful. Then join me there. I'll show them a better life. I know I will. Clarence, don't be afraid. None of my, well, magic will ever hurt you.
I shall never give you cause to want it to.
Good, good. I believe you. Now come and help me.
What are these for?
They're to make Merlin's lock run out.
I think mine has too.
Walk faster. You nearly blew it that time, Clarence, and I mean blew it.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. Connect these wires to this lightning rod and then erect it on top of the tower.
Your popularity is growing.
Well, it's going to wane again unless they keep back. Where's Merlin, by the way?
And a prim and a fram. That foreigner is not going to destroy my tower. A plague on you all!
You haven't got enough power to raise a good cold, let alone a plague.
Yes, he's the best.
He's the powerful one!
He's our magician, not you anymore.
Bah!
Well, you've a perfect day for your display of mystic power.
Hmm.
The weather's been terrible lately, too. Storms every afternoon.
You don't think we'll have one again this afternoon?
Shouldn't think so.
You'll not break my spell, even if you can put out the sun.
When's he gonna destroy the tower?
Perhaps Merlin's magic is too strong.
Maybe Merlin was right.
When will you start?
Soon enough, sire, soon enough.
Is all well?
It won't be unless a storm happens soon. We'll be in big trouble.
You see, sire, he cannot make good his threat. My magic is too strong for him. He's failed.
Give him a little more time. Perform your magic now, wizard. The time is nigh.
I shall in just a minute.
Now, do it now, if you can.
Well,
If you fail, you will be banished from this kingdom. You know the terms.
Don't threaten me, King Arthur.
You agreed to those terms. Now face the consequences.
Sir, do something. Quickly.
There's nothing I can do, Clarence, except hope.
I must declare that in this contest of power between Merlin and the new wizard, that...
Now I shall destroy the tower with fire from the sky. Behold!
Lightning won't destroy the tower. It always strikes there.
I shall make it strike harder.
Your magic is most impressive.
That's because it's pure and not evil.
Sad at losing your dwelling, Merlin?
Not half as sad as I'm going to make you.
Well, it would appear that you're the boss around here now.
Hello, boss.
Oh, hello, Clarence. How's it going?
They're just laying the last of the underground telephone cable now. Should be hooked up to the switchboard by tonight.
Good, good. We're getting there.
Are you coming to the tournament?
Not another of those boring performances, surely.
Splendid sport, what?
If you like watching animated tin cans knocking each other off horses, I prefer baseball anytime.
Oh, no. Looks like Sir Dinardin has a new joke.
Oh, no.
Greetings, sire and sir boss. I thought you might...
Must you?
Well, this morning my page came in and...
This is going to be terrible.
And he said... the invisible man is here. And I said... well, tell him I can't see him.
Jokes like fruit don't mature with age. His are rotten.
The worst.
He looks ridiculous.
You wish me evil, Sir Boss. Then I shall pay you in kind.
No, but I didn't mean you.
I shall settle with you for this upon my return from the forthcoming quest. Mark me.
I think it'll be the other way around somehow.
You'll have to fight him, you know.
Maybe he'll forget.
Forget? He'll live for the day.
Looks like I've made an enemy.
I'll give him enemies. I'll give him more powerful enemies than he'll know what to do with. I'll turn every wizard and sorcerer and witch and magician and warlock in the realm against him. Off you go now. And deliver the bad news. I'll get even if it takes me the rest of my life. Which doesn't give me much time. Especially if I don't find another tower. Quick!
What's that?
A lighter.
You'd be better spending your energies on a weapon against Sir Sagramore.
He's that tough?
No, you're that inexperienced. You've a lot to learn about chivalry.
All I want to learn is a way out.
Education is a flabby weapon against the sword.
But that's my whole point about this kingdom. Education will mean the end of the sword. And consequently...
Please be seated, gentle sirs, and may I beg your perseverance while I tell you a sad tale?
Proceed, fair lady.
My name is Demoiselle Alisande la Cateloise. I come to plead help for my mistress, who is held captive in a gloomy castle, along with 20 other young and beautiful girls, the most of whom are princesses. The masters of the castle are 3 gigantic brothers, each with one huge burning yellow eye in the middle of his hairy forehead. And there they've held my mistress for 26 years.
26 years?
Oh, sirs, is there one amongst you who'll help me?
I'll go. Let me go.
It's a noble task.
This quest requires one of great strength and courage. I feel the honor should go to Sir Boss, my chief executive.
But look, Your Majesty, You said yourself I'm no match for Sir Sagramore, even. What chance have I against 3 gigantic ogres?
Don't be so modest.
Besides, I don't hold with all this violence.
But this is your chance to dispel evil. It is my royal command that you, Sir Boss, should take this quest.
Oh, Thank you, good sir, and thank you, my liege.
Too tight?
Too cold. Look, is this really necessary?
Unless your magic can make silk ward off a sword's edge.
Don't you feel uncomfortable when you wear it?
Extremely.
Good morning, Sandy. Where's your horse?
By ancient tradition, the questing knight always carried the lady on his horse.
Oh?
Come, Sir Boss.
Thanks, Clarence. Look, sire, I don't think I'm cut out for this kind of thing.
Off, man, to the quest of the 3 gigantic ogres. It will immortalize you.
All right, I'm ready. Keep an eye on things, Clarence. I'll call you tomorrow. If my fiancée back home ever finds out about this, I'm dead.
How does he propose to call you tomorrow, pray?
By telephone, sire. One of his inventions.
I'm not quite sure if I like the changes he's making in my kingdom.
They are in the name of progress, sire.
Progress? Progress? I like things the way they are.
When you get used to it, sire, I'm sure in your great wisdom you'll approve.
What a stroke of luck. The boss going off like that. Door open. Oh, well. Now to find the secret of his power. No! Mercy! What nonsense is this? I suppose this connects to that. I think I'll try again tomorrow night.
What ails you?
Handkerchief. Thank you.
You're not used to wearing armor, are you?
Do you blame me? Listen. Does that answer your question?
Now what?
Itchy. Ooh. That's the last straw.
This should make things feel better, Sir Boss.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful.
And Sir Aglovale charged down upon Sir Palomides, and they came together with a mighty crash, and both their spears shattered on the other's shield. Well, oh, Sir Boss, defend yourself.
Hello, hello, adversaries.
Have at you, Sir Knight.
Oh, be careful, dear Sir Boss. Guard yourself.
Thank you, sir, for showing us the extent of your power before using it.
That's all right.
Your fiery breath might have burned us all to a crisp, but for your generosity.
May I suggest, Sir Boss, that these knights ride to Camelot and yield to King Arthur?
Yes, certainly. On one condition, though. No more fighting between here and there.
Ah, Sir Boss. We've heard of your power and fame. We'll do as you ask.
I don't think I've ever enjoyed a pipe so much.
warning you. The boss wants to take over this kingdom and make us all live his barbarous way. And you know what that means? No more jousting, no more questing. You might even have to work for a living.
Can't you stop him, Merlin?
Yes, can't you do something?
Easily, with your help.
Stop this talk.
Don't you mind being deposed, sire?
Deposed? What idle chatter is this?
You're becoming soft.
Enough! Merlin, even though you bore me, I've decided to lend you one of my dwellings for a few days.
Why, thank you, sire. Would it be another tower?
It's called a dungeon.
But
And don't try to escape. Otherwise, I might make your stay a permanent one. I'm afraid Merlin's descent is having some effect.
Why, there's Sir Lacote, the head of my soap factory. Hello, Sir Lacote. How goes the soap business?
Terrible.
Why, what happened?
As a demonstration of the soap, I made an old man take a bath and wash himself in it.
So?
His dog didn't recognize him and bit him.
Good luck. See you back at Camelot. And now to pay a visit to Queen Morgana Le Fay.
There's always some fool who can't wait for his queen.
I can think of more profitable ways to occupy your time.
So can I, but I prefer pleasure to profit. Let's hear some music.
There was a maiden who gathered flowers every morn as she went by the sea, and she gathered flowers as she went on her knee. There was a maiden...
Who wrote that song?
I did, Your Majesty, to honor you.
Well, it's ghastly. Guards, seize him and hang him immediately.
That's a bit harsh. Why not wait until after dinner when you feel a little more relaxed and hear the tune again?
All right. For your sake, Sir Boss. Now let's eat.
Tonight there'll be no mistakes. Maybe he is better. This should slow things down a bit. Powder. Could this be the secret of his power? But first, perhaps an incantation to be on the safe side. A spling and a splong and a thing and a thong. That ought to do it. I haven't given up. Oh, no. I'll be back. I'll fix this place yet. You'll see. I will.
Did you enjoy your meal?
Thank you, yes. I found the entertainment a little violent, however.
Oh, that reminds me. The fate of our minstrel is still pending. It may sound better now.
There was a maiden who gathered flowers by the sea and went on her knee to me. You see, she looks so forlorn.
It's worse.
I was wrong. I think you'd be well advised to hang him.
Oh, Sir Boss, I beg you.
Well, perhaps a few days in the dungeon anyway. That may encourage him to practice or take up another profession.
Or discourage him to play altogether. Come, let's escort him down.
What are the prisoners down here in for?
He's in for stealing a candle. But he didn't bow low enough when I passed him by one day. And she stole some firewood. He stole some bones from my kitchens. And he's one of the hungry eaters at my table.
You can't imprison people for such paltry crimes.
Can't? Can't? I do what I want.
Then may I ask a favor of you?
Go on.
Parole these prisoners to me. I'll cure them of the desire to steal, or the need.
Impossible. A full dungeon is a happy one.
These people aren't happy.
No, but I am.
Madam, his request is your command. This is Sir Boss. Relent, ere he dissolve your castle and vanish it away like the fabric of a dream.
Well,
Have you not heard of his awesome reputation?
I relent. Do you want the minstrel as well?
I'm not that magnanimous, but vow you'll release him in 3 days.
I will.
Don't be afraid. I am known as the boss, and I want you all to come and work for me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Journey to Camelot and hand this note to Clarence, my faithful friend. He will take good care of you.
You've made them so happy.
And you've made me so sad. Why do you pity these criminals?
Because the crime here is yours, not theirs. You're terrible, Sandy. Telling Morgana I was going to dissolve her castle.
Couldn't you?
Oh, I suppose so, if I could lay my hand on about 500,000 gallons of nitric acid. But that's hard. Come on. And it is my purpose to try and dispel the illusion and ignorance that holds such sway in...
Look, the castle. Ahead there, the end of your quest.
You mean that pigsty?
In truth, it's a castle. It has been enchanted since I was last here. And there are my friends and my mistress.
You're putting me on.
Oh, my poor friends. Look what's been done to them. And there are the ogres of which I spoke. They, too, have been enchanted.
Fear not, Sandy. Stay here and I shall make short work of your ogres and gain the release of your lady friends. How can these people actually delude themselves like this? And how can I even hope to educate them to a better life? Hello, lads.
Morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
I've come looking for pigs such as these.
Oh, please, sir, don't take our only means of livelihood.
No, I don't want to steal. I want to buy. How much for all of them?
How does 8 in silver sound?
Not as good as 16 in gold. Now take it and run like mad, as if you're scared.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, Sir Boss, thank you for your courage. Now my friends are free.
Yes, well, what now?
Goodbye, my friends. Your freedom is yours to enjoy.
But aren't you going with your friends?
Oh, no. I would rather follow you. You are my champion now.
But, Sandy, well, that is... You and I... Come on. Back to Camelot.
There lies an adventure, I warrant.
Oh, no, not another one.
But you're a knight. You can't avoid such things.
Oh, well, I suppose it passes the day.
So we're making the pilgrimage in the hope that our faith will restore the waters of the holy fountain.
For how long have the waters ceased to flow?
Ever since some evil wizards tried to sell the fountain water. The monks fought them off, and the wizards cast a spell on it. From that day, the waters stopped flowing.
He will restore the waters for you. He's the boss.
I can only try.
Hooray for the boss!
There's usually a logical explanation to these so-called spells.
And he is up at the Valley of Holiness trying to dispel the spells Jedediah's grandfather cast on the spring there. I'll keep you informed. Yours in magic, Dama. Keep me informed. I think I'll go myself as a spectator. Yeah, I might even cast a few of my own to make it doubly difficult for him. I'll see his little world destroyed. Yet.
Before I can perform my magic here, I must inspect the holy well. Lower me down carefully now. Slowly, I said. Aha, there is a logical explanation for everything. A leak. All right, pull me up. Fast. It's going to take a lot of work, but I think I can restore the waters. Yes, all right. Yes.
I think old Merlin's been trying to sabotage the workshops, too.
I might find a way to deal with him. Anyway, Clarence, we might make a show out of this well business. Go to the chemical department and get them to give you 2 of the first size. Yes, 2 of number 3 and 6 of number 4. That's right. Then bring it and a couple of trained assistants up here, will you? Yes. Yes, all right. Bye. Bye, Clarence. Oh, and Clarence, this might be the ideal story for the first edition of our newspaper.
You've finally gone mad, I see.
How's that?
Talking to black boxes attached to the walls. Pah! You're a fake, just as I always said. You'll fail this time, and I'll make sure everybody's here to watch.
It all seems to be here. Now, first I want you 2 to go down the well and repair the broken wall just above the water line.
Right, boss.
The water should rise then. It'll take a while, so then come up and attach the pump here. I want to be able to pump a gusher of water out of the chapel door when the time comes. Come on, Clarence. We'll get the fireworks in place.
He's a fake, an imposter. No one can restore those waters but myself, and I refuse. Don't listen to the boss or believe in his so-called miracles. He's trying to undo the kingdom. Rise up against him.
If you could restore the well, you would have done long ago.
Not even the peasants are afraid of me anymore.
Greetings, boss.
Hello, King.
I hear you've been doing some splendid things on your quest.
Not really.
You're too modest. But this feat will be your best if you succeed.
Well, let's see, Your Majesty.
Are you ready?
Yes.
You certainly seem to have great powers.
Not really, just an over-exaggerated sense of the dramatic. Watch. Away, you evil spirits that inhabit the well! Away! Away! Away, spirits! Get ready. Rise up, holy waters, and fill the well again.
Not bad at all.
And burst forth to flood the valley with your goodness again.
Now!
Well, that was truly magnificent. I'm beginning to believe you're right about everything.
That's good, because I have a lot for you to believe in.
Not bad for an amateur. You must come to me for advanced magic training. I think you're ready.
I know he wants to teach me a lesson, but what kind of lesson? And here, Clarence?
Advanced courses in physics and chemistry, mathematics and logic.
Are they doing well?
Superbly well. The hard part is finding something for them to do when they're graduated.
They'll create that something for themselves, Clarence. That's what this country needs. Not minds that accept what they're told, but inquiring minds. Ah, my pet project. How goes it?
Well, boss, we've just done our first print run. There we are. The first copy of the Camelot Weekly Literary Volcano.
Excellent. Excellent. The boss restores spring. Victory over evil spells. Must have a newspaper if you ever hope to create a democracy. Well done. Well done. Keep the news coming. Clarence, I'd be lost without you. You've done a splendid job. Thank you.
Thank you, boss. With your leadership, we're making this country come alive.
Ah, Sir Boss. Excellent. Much more entertaining than illuminated manuscripts.
Good. Now, are you ready to go?
You're not still serious?
I am. Come on, sire. Get into your clothes. You'll enjoy this.
Oh, I must confess, I'm unused to walking long distances.
I'll get you a drink of water. Oh, no. Quick, here come some knights. Stand up.
Why? I've seen knights before.
But you haven't been a peasant before. Now bow. Look humble. Quickly. Bow your head lower.
You must learn to bow lower, dog.
You have to learn to act the peasant as well as look the part. Otherwise, our adventure is doomed to failure before we start.
I'll try. But this is rather a departure from my usual role.
I feel for you. I really do.
Well, they seem to be nice enough sort of people.
But you wouldn't like them as your neighbors, right?
Well, they bore me. They're ignorant, illiterate.
Then educate them. Then they'd not only be intelligent company, but they'd be able to contribute to the betterment of your kingdom.
Ah, excellent. There's an inn. Let's take some refreshment. Here, Violet. Bring 2 seats immediately, and the best you have to offer in food and drink.
Sire, these people don't call each other varlets.
Oh, I'm sorry. Peasant.
No, no.
Your mead, Lord.
Good.
You had it coming.
And you have this coming. I can run no further.
Up that tree.
What's going on here?
It's those madmen in the tree there, sir. They attacked us in the village. We know not where they come from, and...
All right. Flog these dogs back to their kennels. And you there, come down.
We are but peaceful strangers, sir, and if it weren't for my companion's unfortunate turn of phrase, we...
Enough. Chain them.
What's the meaning of this jest, you ill-mannered lout? Why, you... When I'm restored to my position, I'll...
Quiet. It's enough you getting us sold into slavery.
Sir! Give us time to send to Camelot for proof of our identity, for we are not what we may seem.
You jest. Waste time on slaves? Ha ha!
Hold on. Come on there.
I hope they're both all right.
They're bound to be having a wonderful time. Arthur does love the country life.
Well, I wish I knew where they were.
Don't worry, Sandy. They'll be somewhere safe and sound.
Oh, I hope so.
Men shouldn't be subjected to this kind of life.
Well, I'm glad you see that at last, but it's a shame you had to find out the hard way. If I could only get to a telephone.
Here they are. Pay him 20 pence for this one, and he'll throw this one in for nothing. It's a deal.
I can free us from our chains with this.
Excellent. Tonight.
Right. Show me your manacles.
Hey, you there!
Sire, are you there? Sire!
Huh. Here's another one out after curfew. Looks like a slave, and all. Come on. It's jail for you this time. Jail.
They should be back by now.
Oh, I'm so worried, Clarence.
We'll find them, Sandy. Don't worry. Hello, news office? Clarence here. I want you to put the word out among all the newsboys across the country that if they see Sir Boss, they are to immediately ring through to me. There's a reward for the boy who spots him. Yes, that's right. Goodbye. I've now got the most efficient network in all England looking for him.
I do hope he and the king are safe.
Hello? Camelot Weekly Literary Volcano?
Thank heaven for that. Now listen carefully. This is...
What do you think you're up to, slave?
Hello? Hello?
They got you too? What's the matter? Why are you chained to this lot?
You a friend of that slave?
Why, yes, we...
Good. Then you can hang with them.
Hang? What for? What did you do?
Nothing. They mistook me for someone else's slave. Apparently, his slaves escaped and killed him, and...
But why are they to hang you and me?
Old Roman law. If a slave kills his master, they hang all the master's slaves together.
Well, there's a law you can amend if we ever get out of this.
Paper, paper, early morning edition, paper.
Hey, paper boy.
Paper, sir. The boss? You? Oh, yes, sir. I'll go now, sir.
I think we might just get out of here with a lot of luck.
Yes, sir. In London. Yes, hanged. Tomorrow. Before noon in Republic Square. I will, sir. Thank you, sir. I've located King Arthur and the boss. They're to be hanged in London tomorrow morning.
Where are they now?
In the city jail. Come on.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's get it over with. Well, we're lost now. They couldn't possibly get here on time, even if they found fresh horses halfway.
Well, so much for being a peasant in your rotten kingdom.
I truly feel ashamed. I have been a bad king. Well, goodbye, boss. And thank you. You have been a true friend. What's that?
It couldn't be.
Hold, in the name of the king. Up here, Lancelot. Oh, Lancelot, 'tis good to see you.
Aha! Clarence has done it again. Yahoo! You only just made it. Very good. Very good. What's the fuel consumption like?
And they'll be on sale by the end of the week.
Clarence, what about my railway? Any further progress?
Yes, the line was finished being laid the day before yesterday. The inaugural run will be at the end of the week.
Excellent. Looks like we've got a good thing going around here now. Bit better than when I arrived, huh?
Sir Boss? Sir Boss, His Majesty wants to see you immediately.
Don't tell me he's still having trouble with his electric toothbrush. Hello, sire. Why, Sir Sagramore, how are you? Oh, no, you still don't want to...
I'm afraid he does.
Is there no other way?
No. I have waited long for the moment I meet you on the jousting field. I want satisfaction.
All right, name the time and the place.
Oh, I missed you so when you were away.
And I missed you. I didn't think but...
Say it.
Well, that is, I'd like you to...
Oh, I accept. I wanted to marry you since I first saw you.
How about after the tournament? I'd hate to leave anything unresolved before I get married.
Oh, dear Sir Boss.
With a pull, and a roll, and a screamy smile. That ought to do it.
Good.
With that enchantment, you'll be invincible against the boss. Just make sure you finish him.
Leave it to me.
Well, just a warning, Sir Sagramore. The boss is a more than formidable opponent.
I shall destroy him.
Hello, sire.
Where's your armor? You can't decline to fight now.
All I need is ingenuity to beat him. And not even much of that.
All right. Let the tournament commence.
These knights aren't much on maneuverability.
I can't get near him.
Try this. That should stop him.
Hello, Sagramore wants to play ball. And I don't like the look of the ball much.
what your trickery can do against the power of the sword.
A return bout, Sir Boss.
You sure like punishment. All right.
He commands thunderbolts. No one could fight such a man. Beware, he commands thunderbolts.
Smile, please, Sir Boss. One for the front page.
Well, all the luck in the world, Sir Boss and Sandy.
Thanks, Clarence. You'll look after everything in your usual efficient way?
Don't worry about a thing.
Good. Well, I guess we won't be seeing you for 6 months or so. We want to see as much of France and Italy as we can.
At last, he's going. I'll get you back your property and your slaves and your taxes. You can trust me.
We do! We do!
Then we have 6 months to undo his evil work. Everything must go. Everything.
Everything!
Then to work. We have but 6 months. Our work is almost done now. I have heard that the boss is returning from France. Once he is destroyed, then the kingdom is ours, restored to the old order of things. So arm yourselves. Muster everyone so that we can move against him when he comes.
Hail Merlin! Hail Merlin! Hail Merlin! Hail Merlin!
Hello, Clarence.
Hello, boss.
What news, Clarence?
King Arthur has been slain by his son Mordred. Everything is gone, destroyed. Merlin has recruited knights from everywhere, and now a great army. They mean to rule the kingdom the way it was before you came.
And can we muster an army to fight them?
All I have left are 52 of our brightest people. We have arranged a defense around an old cave at the Sandbelt.
Then there we must go to save England from the oppression that once was. We'll fight, Clarence, to the end.
And we offer to fight your 30,000 knights with our 54. Surrender now to the Republic, and all will be forgiven you. Signed, the boss. Ha!
Well, everything looks ready.
I only trust it is successful.
Sir Boss. Sir Boss, the army is arriving.
Merlin was really serious when he said he'd get me, wasn't he?
He won't, even with that multitude.
What puny defense is this? All right, men. Attack and bring us victory in the name of the old order of knighthood!
Iron suits and electromagnets are fitting companions. Next line of defense ready?
Yes?
Persistent, aren't they? Stand by for the final defenses. Now!
Curses! Come back, you fools! You're nearly there! Come back and fight! It's only water! We have them beaten!
We did it! We did it!
England might well be saved from oppression. Come and see if we can help any of the poor fools who might be hurt. you all right? Let me help you.
Long live the old order!
Boss! Boss! Are you badly hurt?
I don't know where I'd be without your help, old woman.
Sleep now, sleep.
But Clarence is bringing Sandy to me.
He sent word that he'll be late, so sleep, sleep. I know not from which future age you came, Sir Boss, but now you shall sleep until it catches up with you. Now sleep until your own times. Sleep, sleep. I might not have won the fight against your republic, but I certainly didn't lose against you in the end. Now I am the magician in this kingdom again.
What? Where?
It's all right, you're at home.
Yes, but home?
That's right.
But what of Clarence and Sandy? Where are the... Nurse, would you please go to the bookcase and bring me the encyclopedia, the volume covering AA to AZE?
Well, if you're sure.
Please?
All right.
Could it have been just a dream?
What are you looking for?
Arthur. King Arthur. Well, I'll